I know exactly the issue of the cover-up. As
Jess Phillips just admitted there that she knows that there has been a cover-up of the grooming gangs scandal. She's not denying it, but will she give us a national inquiry now that she has admitted that? Listen to what she has to say.
Does everybody already, because of the many local inquiries that have told us that this happened, and the national inquiry that has told us that there were cover-ups. What we must focus on is making sure, like happened in Telford, that there is a local process of accountability that actually changes things on the ground, and that is what I will do. I have been trying to change the issue of this on the ground for all of my life. Since the very first time I ever met a girl who had been ignored, I will continue to do that and do what is right for the victims.
So she admits there's been a cover-up, yet still fails to announce a national inquiry. But is that failure to announce a national inquiry part of the cover-up itself? She seems to at least act as though that locally led inquiries are the solution, despite the fact that so many survivors up and down the country say a national statutory inquiry that forces people to turn up, unlike the local ones, is the only solution to get the accountability that is needed. Does she genuinely believe that locally led inquiries are better than a national inquiry, or is she herself, despite acknowledging a cover-up, essentially part of it? Well, Lee Anderson asked this very question. Let's take a listen.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thousands of young, white, British working-class girls have been raped, tortured and abused by Pakistani grooming gangs, and yet this minister here refuses to support a full national public inquiry. And what I want to know is, Mr. Speaker, is she part of the cover-up?
Ooh. That was controversial.
It really doesn't. It doesn't deserve a response, and I actually quite like the honourable gentleman. I have spent my entire career helping. I wonder how many victims he has sat and held hands with in court of grooming gangs. How many he's gone round to their house in the morning to get them out of bed, to get them into a courtroom. There is absolutely no way that I would be part of any cover-up. I will do everything I can under a Home Secretary who will do everything she can to make sure that those who are responsible are held accountable.
But how can you make sure that those who are responsible are held accountable when the inquiries on offer are small local ones that have no statutory powers to make the people who need to be held accountable turn up? Does Jess Phillips genuinely believe that having locally led inquiries, only if they want, these councils want to do them, if they choose to do them themselves, with no statutory powers, does she genuinely think that that is the solution to make people be held to account? Or does she deep down know that this is not the case? If she knows that it is not the case and we do need a national inquiry if we are to actually hold people to account, then why isn't she announcing one? Is it because she is trying to save face? Is it because she is scared of losing her seat to a pro-Gaza independent? Or is it the case that she genuinely wants a national inquiry, but the people above her, Yvette Cooper, Keir Starmer, they are telling her this is the line that you have to take. We cannot have a national inquiry. That will destroy the Labour Party. So many Labour politicians and Labour councils will end up being thrown under the bus, and we'll find out that they've all done horrific things. We can't do that to the Labour Party. So Jess, you need to go there and stand up and say that only local inquiries are the solution. I don't know exactly what the answer to that is, but you can see that she was very frustrated by Lee Anderson's question there, because a lot of people across the political spectrum acknowledge that Jess Phillips has actually done a lot of work to help girls who have been used and abused by predatory men. She has dedicated a lot of her time and energy to that, and I think a lot of people on both sides of the corridor will congratulate her for that. so it was frustrating for her to be asked the question, are you part of a cover-up? But I do feel like she needs to, you know, have a bit of strength and stand up to Keir Starmer and Yvette Cooper and say, sorry, this isn't going to cut it. I'll resign if you don't give us a national inquiry. I think, you know, she should stand by her principles. But I don't know if she's not doing that because she genuinely believes a national inquiry isn't going to work, or because she's scared of losing her seat to a pro-Gaza independent, or she just doesn't want to lose her position as a minister and thinks that there was, you know, then she'll be in the backbenchers for life and her career's over. I don't know exactly what is going through her head. Tell me in the comments what you think is going through her head, because I do not buy her argument that only locally led initiatives are what is going to help people be held accountable. It doesn't sit right with me. Anyway, I'm Chloe Dobbs. Thank you very much for watching this video. Subscribe to Reason for more videos like this.